Right, guys, Portugal beat Turkey by 3 goals to 1 last night, and yeah, it takes them through to the playoff final for the Euros, where they now have to beat North Macedonia after they pulled off a shock result against Italy last night. But Portugal were much the better side, I thought, in this game. They had a few shaky moments where Turkey managed to create a few chances, but other than that, they were the dominant side. Although it wasn't all easy going for them. They took the lead in the first half through Otavio, coming from, I think it was Bernardo Silva's shot that hit the post, and Otavio did really well to react first, and he managed to put enough on it to get it through the keeper's hands and into the back of the net from a tight angle. And then Diogo Jota scored a superb header from, I think, Bruno Fernandes's cross. It might have even been off Otavio's. The amount of power Jota managed to get on the header was ridiculous. For like the amount of power that was actually on the ball when it came to him, to generate the amount of power to get it into the near bottom corner was quite incredible, to be fair to Jota. Although he did miss his fair few chances throughout the game, Jota, that has to be said. In the first half, it was his best one about 10 minutes in. Free kick comes in, brilliant free kick. He's about 2 yards from goal, slides in, kicks it over the bar. That was a poor finish. And I think he had one in the second half where he's about 30 yards from goal. The keeper's in no man's land and he puts far too much on the shot. And it goes miles over the bar. I think Portugal were slightly unlucky in the fact that none of their big chances seemed to fall to the main man, did they? Ronaldo. He had a fairly quiet night. But yeah, Portugal went in at half-time 2-0 up, and you're thinking, yeah, that should be game done and dusted. But now in the second half, Turkey came out and they started to play a bit of football around the 55th minute mark and actually scored quite a good goal through Burak Yilmaz. Nice 1-2 with one of his teammates, and he slots it past Diogo Costa. Hard to say Diogo Costa without saying Diego Costa, isn't it? But Diogo Costa, I thought, played reasonably well considering how little experience he does have for the international team. Yeah, he did quite well. But yeah, then you're thinking, okay, we'll put this as in a situation Portugal really want to be in. They're only a goal up and there's half an hour to go. And with about 10 minutes to go, I think, Turkey got a penalty, and you're thinking Portugal have wasted so many chances here. And I thought they were certain to score the penalty. But on the actual penalty, it's what I call a loss of dignity penalty, because the way the challenge happened, it's going to be given a penalty, but the player who is fouled definitely has to lose a bit of dignity to get the penalty. Because, I mean, Font has kicked the bottom of his foot whilst it's in the air. But the way the Turkey player goes down, it's like he was shot. It was very dramatic. The referee did initially ignore it, but then overturned it using VAR, which I can understand. It wasn't exactly the most nailed-on penalty I've ever seen, but at the same time, there was probably enough contact to give a penalty. And Burak Yilmaz stepped up to take it. Turkey's hero, isn't he, over the past couple of years? And very quickly went from Turkey's footballing hero to Turkey's footballing villain and put it over the bar. It's a shocking penalty. Yeah, and then Portugal managed to get one just before the end on the counter-attack through two substitutes, actually, Rafael Leao and Mateus Nunes. Really nice pass from Leao to Nunes, and Nunes, good finish, just slots into the far bottom corner to make it 3-1, and yeah, that was game done and dusted at that point. But yeah, once again though, for Portugal, although they created lots of chances and it could have been a different score on another night, it could have been 4 or 5, I still didn't feel as though against a top team they're going to be like really challenging for any trophies like the World Cup coming up, because as good as the players they've got are, they just don't seem to fit together too well. Like Bernardo Silva, quality player; Ronaldo, quality; Fernandes, quality; Diogo Jota, brilliant. Like, so many good players. And they have got an ageing centre-back partnership in Fonte, and I don't even know if Pepe's still playing. It was Danilo Pereira last night. But yeah, they just don't seem to fit together well. Fernandes and Ronaldo, we've seen at Man United this season, aren't the best pairing together. And Jota and Ronaldo, like Ronaldo just seems to spend the entire game frustrated with Jota, because Jota is the sort of player who, as soon as he gets the chance to get a shot off, he will try and get the shot off. He's not going to try and hold it up and lay it off to Ronaldo like a lot of Ronaldo's previous partners up front are. So I'm just not entirely convinced about this Portugal side just yet. But yeah, they are through to the playoff final, and they will fully expect to beat Macedonia. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.